Hello guys, my name is Kiki and it's time to make crafting fun. Let's make a pillow for my living room and I'm gonna use this piece of fabric that I have from last week, pillow covers. And now I'm just gonna iron it really nicely so I can get all of those wrinkles out because we are gonna use the Cricut for the first time, yay! And I made this beautiful bird and here is where I messed up. I didn't know that I needed to put something over and I burned my decal, but you will see that even though I burned it a little bit, it looks beautiful. So I'm just gonna press my iron on it for 30 seconds on each side. And now is where I started working with that, and you would see that I gave my birdie some sort of lobotomy. But you will see that it looks cute no matter what. Now we're gonna add this one that says, be like the bird, sing after every storm. And what I'm doing is the same thing. I'm just waiting 30 seconds on each side. Then when it's cold, I'm gonna remove the paper and I'm gonna add the last one. And as you can see, I'm just weeding this one out so we can get the storm. And now I'm gonna press it again for 30 seconds. Just be sure that you're using your iron without any, what's the word for that? Steam. Without steam. Then you just press it on the back side and sew it together, and here we have it. Looking so beautiful. I didn't show how I made it because you can go to the video I made on Monday on how to make this beautiful pillow covers. But here you can see it. It's beautiful. Let me know what you think in the comments below. This is part of the Spring Showers April Flowers Collab. This is a challenge that I'm hosting with these beautiful ladies. I'm one of the co-hosts, and the host is Deborah Cabassa. In the description box down below, you're going to find the link to the playlist and also to Deborah's channel. Go and check what everyone else created and go and check her out. Now let's make a beautiful birdhouse. And I like this one because one of the challenge rules was to use an umbrella. And I think this top of the birdhouse looks like an umbrella. Let me know if you see the same as I do. And I found this one at Walmart. We're going to use Waverly White chalk paint. We're going to use antique wax, my favorite, and some of this agave paint. What I'm going to do is I'm going to cover all of the bottom part of the birdhouse, this part, in white. We're going to paint it really nicely, but we're going to give it only one coat because that wood grain, I want it to show and look beautiful. So we're going to give it one coat all over it so we can cover it a little bit. And then we're gonna let that one dry. And you know me, I don't like letting things dry, but now I have my heat gun and it's awesome. Now I'm gonna take my agave, but at first I wanted to take my antique wax and I'm gonna paint the bottom of the house. And you can see it here because I wasn't showing it, that I'm just painting it. And now I'm gonna paint the bottom like that. And I'm gonna paint the feet also on that beautiful Waverly antique wax. When we have all of that covered, we're gonna let it dry really nicely again so we can paint the ceiling or the umbrella part of our birdhouse. And I just love this birdhouse. Walmart brought it out and I was in love, so I needed to buy it. Now that it is dry, we're gonna take our agave and we're gonna just paint the top or the ceiling part with that agave paint, just like that, really nicely until we cover all of it. But we're gonna give it a really beautiful painting technique using our favorite dry brushing technique, but I'm gonna use a color that it's a little bit weird. We're gonna use this color to make our dry brush, and look at that, it's looking beautiful. It looks like it has a little bit of moss on the top, and that's exactly what I wanted. So we're gonna continue doing that really nicely all around of our ceiling and the sides, paying special attention to the divisions of that ceiling. And as you can see, it's looking so beautiful. Now, let me give some of that dry brush effect on the corners of our white, beautiful house using the antique wax. Then, I'm gonna take it to the middle or the whole of the birdhouse. And after that, we're gonna paint that piece of dowel using the agave, like this. And then we're gonna give it a good dry brush of the other green color. You can use any green, lighter green, for that dry brush effect. Then, we're gonna let this dry. I know it's hard, but we're gonna let it dry. We're gonna cut this bird that I printed out from a vintage bird search that I did on Google. And now I'm just applying some Elmer's glue to stick it to the side like this. And then I'm gonna apply a little bit more glue on top of the bird like this. And then we're gonna let it dry a little bit. Yeah, I know, it's hard. But we're gonna let it dry a little bit, and then we're gonna come back with a little bit of moss, and we're gonna play around adding that moss to the bottom and side and ceiling of our beautiful birdhouse. And as you will see, I kept on playing because you know me, I'm extra. So let's add that moss, and now let's add a little bit of moss to the top of the roof so it looks beautiful and really springy. So let me add a little bit more over here. And then after we finish with that, I decided to add on the corner of the house over there more moss. Because yeah, I'm extra. But you can just forget about the moss and leave it like it was. But I wanted a little bit of moss. What do you think? Let me know in the comments below what you think about the moss. Now we're gonna continue playing with our moss and adding a little bit here and there and covering that side. And you know me, I'm extra, so I added that bit of moss. And it's looking so cute, but I just want to know what you think. Just let me know in the comments. But I'm gonna keep on playing with this, and then I'm gonna take a bird's nest that my son almost destroyed. And I'm gonna take the pieces out, and I was playing with that beautiful baby bird. And now I'm just adding the 2 eggs on the corner. I know you can't see them, but now you can. And now I'm gonna take this piece of greenery and I'm gonna glue it in the corner over there. And I'm gonna keep on playing with it. And here you have it. Here is how it turned out. As you can see, I fixed the bird's nest and added 2 more eggs and displayed it together, and it's looking beautiful with my birdie and my moss. Let me know in the comments below what you think about this cutie. I'm in love with it. If you like modern farmhouse boho decor and lots of silly jokes, subscribe because that's what I do here. And hit the thumbs up and share this video with a friend because that really helps to support my channel. Also, go and check me out on my social media so we can be friends over there and have lots and lots of fun together. And now I want to take you along into my home so you can see everything that I have made this season. And as you can see here, we have the topiaries, the fence, the beautiful wreath on the window. And here you have them. They are looking so cute. And I have there the candle holders. They'll look beautiful. Look at that. Over there you can see that I have some face masks. You know, pandemic. Now I'm taking you to the side of the living room, and here you have the table with beautiful candles, the flowers, and the birdhouse. And there you can see my new couch. You can call it like that. It's a sectional. It's patio furniture, and that's why I told you I wanted to show you how I made this beautiful patio set look like some living room furniture. In the description box down below, I talked to you about that. And let me know if you think that this is looking beautiful. This is really functional for my family. As you know, I have 2 kids. They like to make messes on everything and everywhere they go. So that's why I invested in some patio furniture. So let me know what you think about them. I'm in love with them. They are so easy to clean and they look beautiful. Now, remember that in the description box down below, I'm going to leave you the link to the playlist and also to Deborah's channel so you can go and check out the playlist and also check out Deborah because she's awesome. And remember that if you like modern farmhouse, boho decor, and lots of silly jokes and a couple of home tours, subscribe because that's what I do here. And if you like this one, hit the thumbs up. If you love it, subscribe so you can keep on watching these type of videos. Take care, my beautiful friends. Bye-bye.